Hi, this is Dave Arch, Executive Director of the Omaha Magical Society. I cannot envision how it could have been a more eventful year than 2025 was in the life of the Abbott House. The house was given to the Omaha Magical Society by Teller of Penn & Teller in September of 2024. We knew in that moment we had about 3 months to get it ready for the holidays. It was an empty shell of a house, and we needed to furnish it. My wife Sue and her interior designer friend Deb stepped up and gave 90 intense days to getting this house ready. So ready that Omaha Home Magazine came calling and said they wanted to feature it in their January issue. I'm just going to be quiet, sit back, and let you enjoy some of what they put in their magazine in January of 2025. Through the feature in the Omaha Home Magazine, word began to spread, and next thing you know, we get a call from Fox 42, our local Fox affiliate, who said they want to produce a public service announcement about the house and the Magic Club and air it every month for a year. Well, okay. And here's what they produced.
Over a century ago, magician David P. Abbott turned his Omaha home into a theater of the impossible where floating balls, spirit paintings, and talking tea kettles amazed even Houdini. Now, thanks to Teller of Penn & Teller, that historic house is being restored by the Omaha Magical Society, revived as a place to share magic with our community through live performances, rare artifacts, and intimate appointment-only tours. It's history. It's magic. It's Omaha's own house of mystery.
Then the Omaha Public Library came, wanting an interview for their podcast. NPR came calling, and I had opportunity to speak at various groups about the interesting curiosity that was known as the House of Mystery, David P. Abbott's house. Then we caught ourselves as a club. Our mission is to enjoy magic with others, for others. How might we be able to help others with this house? We found, they found, we met Preserve Omaha. This is an organization in Omaha dedicated to the saving of homes that would normally be torn down. We were a perfect fit. We went on to figure together an evening in which we would feature 2 properties. One would be the Hispanic Culture Center, formerly the Emmy Gifford Children's Theater. It's a block west of the Abbott House, and then also giving tours of the David P. Abbott House. We had our members performing close-up magic down at the Hispanic Theater, and then people would come through the house. It was a great evening, and we met so many new friends who were interested in the house, but not only for magic, but for the preservation of this historic house. That to me has been an interesting component. People have come to us for their own interests. The outside needed a lot of work. And suddenly a master gardener who happens to live in Sioux in my neighborhood, said, "I'd love to help down there." And she rolled up her sleeves and began to study what would David Abbott have had in his garden during his time, and then went about pulling plants and planting new ones to reflect the period of David P. Abbott's day. We went ahead and put in an underground sprinkler system, which caused the grass, the yard, to immediately start to fill in. We felt like we had momentum behind us. A reasonable question to ask is, how does all this get paid for? Well, the Abbott House is a member-supported endeavor, and we have 12. We call them the donor dozen. These 12 members have agreed to contribute $2,500 a year for 2 years. And we really thank them for that support. In exchange for that, they get to use the house at no cost for their private functions. And sometimes they couple those private functions with our membership at Field Club Country Club, just 2 blocks away from the house. And so they might have dessert at the house after they have a meal at Field Club Country Club, or vice versa. Or they might have all of their event at the Field Club Country Club. We also have throughout the year special, just for house members, a series we call Desserts and Deceptions. This is when we bring in the very best in magic entertainers. This particular year, 2025, we had Ben Hewlin come over. Ben, has performed for decades at Adventureland in Des Moines. We had Rick Holcomb, expert coin magician, come and perform for our Abbott House members. Of course, Teller came by. When he was in town with Penn and Teller, Teller came by, sat and had a fine interview with him, and he got a chance to mix with the Abbott House members, and we enjoyed getting to know him better during that time as well. In addition to the Abbott House members, we've just had people drop by this year. Pat Hazel brought his friend Steve, while Nate Bargatze, the very day that Nate Bargatze was hosting the Emmys, Steve Bargatze came by and toured the house with Pat Hazel. And that was a delight to meet him and to have him see what we're doing on the Abbott House. Lance Burton came by when he was in the area to do his show, and we also had Tina Leonard and Mike Caveney stop by. In addition, we use the house for our junior magicians. They use a curriculum called Discover Magic, and once a month they meet down at the house. We are particularly invested in junior magicians for a very good reason. Here's a picture of a young Matt Spielman having a birthday on his grandma's lawn with Peter the Near Great, our oldest member, who is now 100 years old. What happened? He got the bug, and he grew up to be a great contributor to our magic club. We're really behind our junior magicians and appreciate all that they do. Once a month, we have an Abbott House magic class down at the house. It may feature cups and balls. It may feature strolling magic, rope magic, mentalism. Each month, a different subject. As anyone can come. There's no charge for these. Once a month, we just meet down at the house, and anyone can come and partake of these specialty classes. What's in the future of the Abbott House? Let's take just a moment to look. Teller said, as he donated the house to us, he would wish that we would install 3 of Abbott's inventions: the talking tea kettle, the spirit paintings, and the floating ball. He felt those were key to tying those into the house. And we've set about to do that. One of our members has created from the book, from Teller's book on David P. Abbott, a very direct representation following the instructions of Abbott's floating ball. We commissioned Bill Smith to build us a spirit paintings that creates a wonderful painting. In fact, we just used it for our oldest member, Pete Patrice, for his birthday, his 100th birthday. And it produced a picture of Pete and his wife, Babe, performing, and we were able to give that to him. It's always been a dream of ours that the basement of the Abbott house would be an apartment, a one-bedroom apartment. But how do you finance it? Well, we chose to do it through bonds, through the sale of bonds, 60-month bonds at a simple interest rate of 4%. To show you the support, in 22 days, all $10,000 bonds were sold. Give it up for those who purchased those bonds. That will enable us to put in the apartment downstairs. Our architect, Bob Perrin, who, by the way, is working volunteer, our professional architect, Bob Perrin, has finished drawing up the blueprints. It's now ready to go. That's been approved by our boards, and it's now ready to go out for bid. There's another space upstairs at the house, and that would be the master bedroom of David and Fanny Abbott. In fact, this particular picture shows them standing in the bedroom. Here, this is a better look of that. It's a room that we believe could be converted easily into a performing area. And we are excited to then have shows in this little intimate theater. Good news! We put the word out, and the theater was sponsored. We are now confident, based on the reports we've heard back, that this particular sign will be placed by the front door of the Abbott House in 2026, designating the house on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of Interior. This will not only increase the brand strength for those interested in the house, but also for donors as well, corporate as well as personal. Having received 2 extensive libraries as donations during the 2024 and 2025 years, we have established the Abbott House Magic Library. It's going to be a lending library. We're working now to get all the books cataloged, but I'm going to give you a little peek inside. with current club membership at 83 members. At the end of 2025, we're looking forward to a very strong 2026, both in terms of the club and the Abbott House.